sunny skies.
At least they've got that. I'm going to use the camera that we've got on top of the Salesforce Tower, which is so high, we can actually use the thing to forecast the two most important parts about today's weather. If you take a look at this view with me off towards the east, one of the things I want to point out is all that haze right there. See that looking out towards the east across the bay? Notice how it's got a perfectly flat line on top of it? That's the inversion. That's how you can spot high pressure. High pressure is just what it sounds like. There's a lot of pressure in the atmosphere pushing down on the ground, and that line right there shows you where that force of the atmosphere pushing down is meeting the marine layer. That's the technical definition of the marine layer right there. It's that little area of air just up above the water that traps all the moisture and humidity in it. You can see it, but what's important about this is the high pressure. It's going to be hot today. It was hot yesterday, but today's going to be a little less hot than yesterday because of the other thing we can see from our camera on Salesforce Tower. Look at all the high clouds up here. That's not those low-grade clouds usually trapped in the marine layer. Those are higher clouds coming in from the Pacific. That means shade, and it's subtle, but as a result, that shade is actually going to help bring our numbers down a little. So for Concord, we're going to 96 today. It was 102 yesterday. Let me show you the difference as we look across inland locations today. 6-degree drop for Concord. Livermore, you're going to 94. That's a 7-degree drop. San Jose, you're going to 88 today. That's still a little above average, but it was 92 yesterday. All right, we can also do this for locations in and around the bay. Let's get Fremont, Hayward, Oakland, San Rafael on here. We'll be anywhere from the mid-70s to the low 80s. Pretty much on the mark for average for this time of year, but cooler than yesterday. 9 degrees cooler in Fremont. 8 degrees cooler in Hayward, so you're going to notice this. Now, as far as those high clouds, we can see them on the satellite. I've put it on the sensitive setting, so the colors we're seeing on here, that's not rain. That's just because I wanted to pull out the details so you could see them. Now I want to show you where you're coming from. All this stuff over here, this is the summer monsoon that happens over the Four Corners. And every once in a while, these storms over here will get pushed far enough west, we start to see the clouds, and maybe on a rare occasion, we start to see some of the isolated thunderstorms from that. And there is a very small chance of that happening. Watch the futurecast. This gets us into later today into tomorrow. See that one little green blip down there? That's about as good as the models have gotten in saying we have a chance. But there is a small chance just around the outskirts of the Bay Area. Late tonight, more probably tomorrow morning, early tomorrow morning, maybe an isolated thunderstorm. Doubtful. If you're real sensitive to this and you're inland, you may notice a little more humidity in the air over the next few days, and that's about it. The real story in this forecast is the warm-up, not today, but for the weekend. So take a look at what happens by the time we get to Saturday. We're just going to kind of cruise along here in the low to mid-90s for the next 2 days. And then all of a sudden, from Friday into Saturday, that is a 13-degree increase for inland locations. It's going to be 104 on Saturday, 99 on Sunday. So get ready for the heat this weekend. All right, Michelle, back over to you.
All right, Darren, thank you.